It's time. She's spilling the tea.
This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, at this point, I'm sure everyone has seen the video of Kevin Hart gifting Chris Rock a goat named Will Smith on stage with Dave Chappelle. And this happened at the Garden on Friday.
They titled it Will Smith?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. That's funny.
All right. Well, Kevin Hart was on the Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, and he was on there yesterday talking about gifting that goat.
He said, how you gonna get a goat? I said, I'm Kevin Hart. What do you mean, how I'm gonna get a goat? I can get a goat. I gave him the goat and I said, please give my guys flowers. And they stood up, screamed, loved. He almost cried. He almost broke down and cried on stage.
Chris did.
Yeah, Chris did, man. It was a real moment. You know, you guys don't know, Chris is a mentor, friend, inspiration, but he's a large part of the reason that I am where I am today in my career, just from his advice, his insight, etc. And he's my goat. Well, the goat took on stage.
There you go.
Yeah. On Chris's shoes. He destroyed Chris's shoes. Chris had on some white moon boots, and that goat got him.
Man, dropping the clues bombs for Chris Rock. Chris Rock is the GOAT. Okay, that's my favorite stand-up of all time. He's the best I've ever seen on that stage. He educates and entertains. I tell people all the time, show me a stand-up with a better catalog of specials than Chris Rock. Bigger and Blacker, Bring the Pain, Never Scared, Kill the Messenger. And I'm not joking when I say this. That was the greatest comedy show I've ever seen in my life this past Saturday night.
Really?
Not just because of the names, but because of the quality of everyone's content. Anyone who had the pleasure of seeing Kevin Hart, Chris Rock, and Dave Chappelle on Saturday night, you literally saw three of the best to ever do it in their field, performing at an extremely high level. And Kevin Hart, this is the best, by far his best material ever.
Really?
And that's saying a lot. Yes.
I gotta go
Yes.
see it. I didn't see it while I was in New York, but next time they out of town, I'll fly.
Yeah,
and
they're
go
on
see
tour right now,
Yeah.
so you can go.
But last night was the last date for Kevin and Chris. But Kevin's going back out by himself with the reality check, and Chris is going back out by himself with Ego Death. And I think Chris and Dave have some dates in London in September.
Yeah, because we were looking at some of the dates.
Damn, missed it.
Dave, 25 minutes,
That
phenomenal,
sucks.
because he's talking about his family and
he
like,
popped up as a surprise.
yes,
So.
but he's got jokes. Like, you can tell these brothers have been working, man. Like, it was phenomenal. So drop on the clues bombs for all three of them: Kevin Hart, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle.
All right, now Drink Champs on the latest episode, Consequence, was on, and he was talking about a lot of different things, including the fact that he was supposed to sign to Rockefeller.
Jay was very interested in picking me up. I met Jay-Z 1995 at the Gavin, and we always kind of intermingled. We never had like a one-to-one direct relationship, but we always kind of intermingled. So it was just so funny. It was like he spoke to Q-Tip about me, and you know, at the time, me and Q-Tip was going through a lot of personal things, so we didn't go that route, but I ended up kind of going that direction anyway, so just very ironic. And like, I'm actually saluting Jay, because you know, we've had our share of troubles, but he's always seen the value in what I brought to the table.
Now, in addition to that, and he said this before, that he was responsible for Big Sean being on Good Music.
I gave everybody a job through my sacrifice. Right. Kanye paid them. Right. But I said, I got the wealth on my back. Right. You feel me? So every Father's Day, I deserve a card.
Right.
Everyone.
Because in my notes I got, you saved Big Sean from getting dropped. Is that true?
100%.
How does this happen? They have a meeting and they like, you better drop the
I say
Detroit
Big Sean
dude?
dignity. I ain't never tell no story about Big Sean that I know personally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Him and Ye, they did they 1-2 thing up here. I ain't here to do that with Sean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but Sean was my little man when he got signed, you know what I'm saying? If you go to YouTube, you'll see Sean get introduced as a member of Good Music at my show at the Factory.
You know, they said it was actually after an interview Big Sean did up here one time, and I guess he said something about Ye that Ye didn't like, and Ye was gonna drop him during that, allegedly. Why Khan's talking like that? Why Consequence? Who worked Consequence up?
When has Khan's not worked
Yeah,
up? You
I
act
was
like
gonna
this
say.
is new. What are you talking about?
But he calms down sometimes. He's just going crazy.
And when he goes, he goes.
He texted me the other day. What up, Khans? Good morning, Queens.
Salute to Khans.
All right, well, since we're talking about, you know, people's fathers and cards and all of that, Nick Cannon has welcomed a baby boy.
Oh, congratulations to Nick. How many is this?
I think he
17.
has 8 now.
8?
There's only 8? Okay.
And so congratulations to the two of them. So it was an all-natural, unmedicated home birth, according to Tiesi. That's the mom. She said this was the most humbling, limit-pushing, yet awakening and completely empowering experience. I can't thank my team enough for delivering my son safely. This experience has changed me forever, and I couldn't have asked for a more amazing and supportive partner. Daddy showed the F up for us. I couldn't have done it without you. I can't believe he's here.
Okay. Congratulations to them. What were they saying about Nick Cannon?
The child's
was saying,
name is legendary.
Oh, that's okay. What were they saying about Nick Cannon saying women's poom stink or something? What was that about?
He was saying that he was on lip service, and he was saying that about 80% of women don't know how to clean themselves properly.
80% of women that probably need assistance when it comes to female hygiene.
You got
And there's this magnificent.
So
I think he would know, right? Because he
slept with 80% of America, clearly.
80%.
He's clearly slept with 80% of the world to make a statement like that. That's a wild statement to me.
Goodness gracious.
How do you know? Have you 80%
But you know what's
of women?
interesting? So after that, right, this company, Empress Organics Wellness, hit me up, and they said what Nick Cannon said about 80% of women needing help with their feminine hygiene is true, because I teach women how to practice good hygiene and heal their wounds with the yoni steaming. Most women don't know how to properly cleanse themselves, and the men are afraid to say it. I don't know.
And I'm telling you, with them big booties you guys got, you
shut up.
you can't wipe your butt. Like there's no possible way you could possibly clean your butt.
But we did in that interview right after
I got
the
a
clip.
little butt, and I
I
gotta
ain't
keep
judging
wiping.
nobody's
And
butt.
you don't know how to clean yourself.
Exactly.
Right, but I got a little
We
butt.
know
I
Emily
gotta
can't.
keep going. I gotta keep going. There's no.
I know you got all
you
kind
get
of skid
tired.
marks in your
I don't
drawers.
think nobody's butts are the cleanest, especially during the day.
You got to get up in there and clean it.
Yeah, that's why people that walk around with wet wipes and all that, I
You
understand.
can't get in that crack that deep with that big.
But we
butt too
did
big.
tell Nick on the show, like,
I hate
you might
you.
be the person causing bacterial vaginosis with all of
Goodness.
this. And he said he sees that in his comments all the time. People always say
He
that.
probably is throwing off these women's pH balance.
Because a lot of times it is the men that are throwing off that pH balance.
That is a wild statement, though. 80% of all women don't know how to clean themselves. How you know, Nick? How many women have you slept with?
All
All
right.
right, well, that is your rumor report.
All right, shout out to Nick Cannon. All right, now August 20th, my car show, of course, Atlantic City. We got celebrity calls from 50, Little Kim, who else? Meek Mill, Little Uzi. It's family fun. Kids 5 and under are free, so
They're
you
going to
can
have
bring their family.
bidets so everybody can clean themselves properly.
Yeah, well, we're not gonna have bidets, but we'll have bathrooms so you can clean yourself, and there'll be cleaning stations where you can clean your hands, and of course we got amusement rides, carnival games. I like to do something just family fun for the whole kids. So bring your mother, your father, your kids, your grandparents. It's just a big family fun day. We're gonna have tents out there, so you ain't gotta worry about rain or too much of the sun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. My kids are out there. Hopefully they'll get to play with your kids, whether it's gaming trucks or on some of those rides. So August 20th is the day, Atlantic City, so I can't wait to see you guys. All right, so come on out if you're driving all in from another state or flying in. There's a lot to do that weekend, so I can't wait to see you guys. All right, the mix is up next. Get your request in. And as promised, like that lady called this morning, we're going to start it off with some boots of bad ass.